this is my favorite, first of all, my favorite tool for music theory, or out of all of the music theory plugins out there, this is my favorite, to be honest. And in this third version, I love it even more. I'm gonna explain why. This is a plugin that can be helpful to get ideas, to explore new ideas, to explore like new melodies, chord progressions that you might not think of, and it can be like a spark to creating music, right? To creating chord progressions, to creating melodies. And in this version 3, they added some cool new features that make this process even more easy. And I think the barrier between you and your creativity and the making of the music, I think it gets shorter with this plugin. First of all, you have a standalone version now of this plugin, right? Standalone version, and also this, so you don't need a DAW pretty much to write music with this plugin anymore in this third version. Up here we have this tab where we have tracks, right? We can add tracks, we can add a piano, we can add another melody on top of that. We have a mixer as well. We can use effects for the different instruments. So I have it now inside my DAW, but you can use it standalone, and you don't even need a DAW to start creating music, to start developing ideas. And also another cool addition in this version 3 is that you can add your AU and VST3 plugins to this plugin, right? So that's why it's almost like a DAW in and of itself. Because by the way, when you are installing the plugin, it asks you if you want to allow the plugin to scan all of your plugins in your VST3 folder or your AU on Mac, right? So let me go to the main window. Here, where it's the main track, there is this is the initial sound, right? It's a piano. These are default instruments and sound, right? Like factory instruments. But here we can go to our entire catalog of effects, right? VST3 effects and virtual instruments. So here we have the manufacturer, the instruments. For instance, I can add, instead of the piano that comes with scalar 3, I can add another one. For instance, let's see, Easy Drummer, Contact. You can add your third party, right? That's very cool. So let's say I'm gonna add maybe Cosmic 2, let's say Arctic Dreams. Okay, let me add just any instrument here. Easy keys, synths, all of that, right? So I'm gonna add this Cosmic 2, Arctic Dreams. All right. So now this plugin is working inside Scalar. Nice, very cool, right? And we can also edit the sounds by clicking here, right to the name. We can edit the sounds within the plugin. So we can reduce the reverb, the delay, for example. So yeah, that's a nice addition to add your VST3 plugins, right? And the user interface also changed. I think it's more intuitive now, less cluttered also. I think it's easier on the eye to navigate. And if you don't know much about music, the cool thing also is that you don't need to know music theory to compose music in this plugin, because it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. For instance, here in the main window, you can choose maybe like chord progressions or ideas that will be given to you based on genres, for instance, based on moods, for instance. So for instance, if we choose here calm, 80s, alternative, right, anime, chill, let's say for instance alternative, and it will give you a chord progression based on that mood, right, that you can change however you want here. You can drag this down to the main track down here, so, and you can play the chord progression. And also another cool thing is that you can make some changes to this chord progression, adding some inflections to some articulations to the chord progression. Everything is down here in the performance, right? If you click here, performance, you enable it, you can add different expressions, right? Also based on genres, moods. You can add different articulations, as you can see here: adagio, dynamic, avant-garde, jazz, soft, moderato. Yeah, and all of these will become your chord progression, right? For instance, let me play you something. Let me edit the sounds here. I'm gonna reduce the delay and the reverb like that. Let's play it. And without the performance, it was like this, just the chords. Okay, I have a lot of delay still and reverb. Let's say maybe another preset here. This is distorted, so let me turn off the distortion and the delay. Okay. Okay, that's very cool to add different expressions in this performance tab. We also can humanize it, right? Swing, timing, velocity, quantize. We can also key locks, scale notes mapped, scale notes only, chord notes. We can turn off and turn on this. Voice grouping, dynamic 1 octave plus, guitar voicing drop 2, right? So yeah, this is the first one is the most interesting to me. I don't know how to play piano, right? But it can play melodies as if I were playing, as if someone was playing the piano for me, a professional piano player or something. Also, let's go to the second window or section here. This is not new, the circle of fifths, that's not new, but this Explorer page is also new. That's this tab is very cool because also based on genre, mood, and the scale, you can also create melodies or chord progressions. The ones in blue are the ones that belong more to the scale, and you can drag and drop it here, right? To the left are the minor notes, and to the right are the major chords. And this light bulb that you see here, it's pretty cool because it gives you a note. It gives you these options, right? And you can select the ones that might belong more to the scale, the ones that are like highlighted, for instance this one, right? So you can We can hear it. Let's see. Okay, so that's another cool new thing, the Explore feature. And let's say, for instance, in this third tab, we have like a DAW, right? We have the mixer, like I mentioned at the beginning, and we can like make some adjustments in volume with the faders. We can add more effects here from our VST3 plugin folder or AU. Very cool. For instance, let's load here some presets because there are presets included for different templates, right? For different genres. For example, let's say dramatic score. Let's load this one, and you will see all of the tracks that belong to this particular template. Right there it is. Let's click play. You can solo it. Very cool. So this project has 3 tracks, right? Performances, and you can make some adjustments, adding some effects here and there. Also some changes here in octaves, inversions, semitones, density. For example, in this, if we add density here, we can add more notes, right? More notes added. We made the arrangement a bit more dense if we add density here. So we have a lot of cool options to compose, or to have, maybe if this is not gonna be our final tracks, to arrange music, right? And to make demos or something like that. And you can you can export, of course, right? You can export audio in high quality. You can export the MIDIs, single tracks, multi-tracks, loops, or arrangement, export chord set as well. So yeah, and having it in standalone makes it very cool to not needing a DAW particularly for this. So that's a very cool new addition to this plugin. There are some deals, some bundles and upgrade offers as well, right? If you own Scalar 1 or 2, or if you wanted to pair this plugin with another one by this company, or if you don't have any plugin by this company, well, it's at 20% off here at Plugin Boutique, introductory price. It is worth checking it out. I believe there is a free trial version, and it is worth mentioning that in any purchase here at Plugin Boutique, you get one free plugin of one of 2 choices that you have, and they're gonna be automatically added to your checkout process.